There's a fine line between cheap and frugal, and today I think I may have crossed that line. Well, let me tell you, I went to McDonald's the other day and I picked up a big breakfast with hotcakes, and inside the bag they gave me 13 packages of pepper and 3 packages of salt. Why? I have no idea. So, not wanting to let anything good go to waste, I figured I could take these and put them inside my salt and pepper shakers. Did I cross the line? Today, my fellow cheapskates, I'm going to show you how I make my own furniture wax.
Wax on, wax off.
Now, I'm going to try to duplicate this Lustra wax, which, by the way, is identical to the more popular Briwax. Now, when I was a kid, my mother gave me my first furniture job. She'd give me a can of Pledge and a rag, and I was to wipe down the dining room table and chairs. Now, I wouldn't recommend using Pledge because it's got a lot of chemicals in it. The whole point of waxing wood is to protect and polish. Now, this is wax in its normal state. It's hard. So how do you get this onto this? You dissolve it in liquid and then you spread it onto the wood. The liquid evaporates, leaving the wax behind. My paste wax involves just a few ingredients: beeswax, carnauba wax, and the liquid I'm using is odorless mineral spirits. Now, in order to melt the wax into the mineral spirits, I'm working outside to avoid odors in the house. Also, instead of using a flame, I'm going to be using this heat gun. Now, anytime you're heating a combustible material, it's probably a good idea to do it outside. I would not advise heating any combustible material over a flame. I'm measuring out half a cup of mineral spirits, which will get added after I melt the wax. You can adjust these amounts for larger or smaller batches. I use this digital scale to weigh exact amounts of wax. I bought this heat gun at Harbor Freight for under 10 bucks. It comes in handy for a lot of things. After the wax melts, add the half a cup of mineral spirits, and you'll notice that some of the wax will cool off and start to solidify. Now, I need to reheat this mixture until the wax completely liquefies in the mineral spirits. Otherwise, it might become grainy and clumpy. Stir until you no longer see any wax whatsoever. In about 5 to 10 minutes, you'll see the mixture begin to solidify as it cools. Now you can pour it off into a plastic storage container. And in about 20 minutes, the consistency will start to look something like Vaseline. Now, I know I did that kind of quickly, so let me go over the steps again. 1. Melt the wax. 2. Add the mineral spirits. 3. Melt the wax into the mineral spirits mixture. 4. Stir until it starts to cool. And 5. Pour into an airtight container. Now that's the basic recipe, but you can tweak it by adding fragrance oils or colors by using wood stains. Now, you can use any wood stain you like, just make sure that it's an oil-based product, which is exactly what I did when I mixed up this small batch of dark walnut paste wax. I used 50% of dark stain and 50% of the mineral spirits mixed with the wax, and I think it came out really well. It compares pretty good with the Lustra. In fact, in part 2 of this video, I'm going to show you some tests and see how they worked out. Also in part 2, I'm going to be applying this wax, the first one we made, the natural color, to various pieces of wood, and you could see how they turn out. So, before you drop 20 bucks on Briwax, you might want to consider my wax. Thanks for watching Allie Picked. I hope you stick around for part 2.
Wax on, wax off. Yeah.